Let's go to a masquerade. Let's stay up all night. Let's go and collaborate. Da, 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 eyes. I was looking for a light in the valley. You were looking like a star in silhouette. And you said that you don't know what this is called. And you came here for a night you won't forget. I don't know. You're a superhero. That I could be the next adventure if you like me to. I'ma give it one.
Yeah, guys.
Got the party casting up the last night with you, baby. Let's go to a masquerade.
Good job, guys. Yeah. Okay, so first thing I would say is when you're in that space right before we go into the starter step, yeah, you can groove a little bit more, right? Just to kind of get on the same page. So in the same way that, like, can I borrow you real quick? When we're in this closed position here, we do our sways just to get on rhythm. If we're gonna start a little bit apart, for whatever reason, the music calls for it, we wanna have some fun, whatever it might be, you could still be doing those step and taps, so that by the time you're actually getting into each other, it's like you've already done some of those, and then you can move into it, right? And so it just kind of helps set the tone a little bit. You can even like last night, I forget who it was, but someone started clapping, and then they realized the song was snapping, so then they started snapping. Someone in the invitation, I can't remember, and I was like, yes, well done, right? But it got like people involved, like we were all like, oh yeah, and so we were snapping and laughing about that too, right? So you can do that too to kind of get your audience together, right? Even something as simple as a clap, when you hear that, you kind of want to join in and start applauding them ahead of time. And it's always fun to force your audience to clap for you before you dance, right? It sets the bar really high there, I like that, yeah? So just having that little tone, kind of clapping before we get into it, yeah? And then the song was a little bit faster, right? When we have that faster song, make sure we're not ending up in a split weight position. I always try to end with one foot free or the other, and that always started because if my feet aren't clear as to which one's free, I'm gonna guess wrong. Right? It's kind of like a USB drive where you put it in one way and it doesn't work, and then you flip it and it still doesn't work, so then you have to go back to the original way and you feel dumb and then you put it in. You know, just me guys? No? Yeah, it's everywhere. It's always 3 times for USB, right? So we want to make sure it's not going into the 3-time mode where you're figuring it out on the fly, right? We want to be very clear as to where our foot position is, and it's going to help us set up things for the next pattern, right? So if I'm in this position and I have this right foot free, this left foot free, whatever it is, then I can understand where I need to go next, yeah? And with that, I want to make sure I'm clear as to what side of the slot I'm on. So if I find myself on this side of the slot, do something simple like a left side pass, something on the left side. If I find myself more on this side of the slot, freeing up my right side, I want to go ahead and use that. What I don't want to do, Leads, is make my life harder. If I find myself over here, I don't want to be like, and left side, moving, right? Because then I have to cross the slot, right? So you guys were moving a lot in the slot. Be mindful of that. I want to try to keep it a little bit more square, right? So I'm maintaining my slot so that my lead can move in and out of my way, right? They're like, get out of here, right? If I'm moving too much, that's going to set things up in a weird way for my leader, yeah? And then look at each other. Look at each other. Look at each other, right? Because you're dancing with them, right? I hope so. I hope so, right? If not, contemporary. Yes. Ballet, right? Solo styles, yeah? So dance with each other, right? I know we're thinking. I know we get into our own head and we're looking down, right? But be mindful of how we're actually moving through. And then for both of us, be a little clearer. Because the song was faster, we would shuffle sometimes our footwork. Try to just make it very clear. If you end up doing a walk, no one's gonna roast you, right? You forego a triple 1 time, 2 times. It's when you do it the whole song that we get into trouble. Yeah, so just be mindful of that shuffle happening. Yeah?
Woo!
All right, let's try it.
Go, Crystal!
like a star in silhouette. And he said that you don't smoke, but this is cloudy. And he came here for a night you won't forget. I don't gotta know you, superhero, but I could be the next Avenger if you like me to. I'm a hero, double zero. Got the car to cashing up for last night with you, baby. Let's go to our masquerade and stay up all night. Let's go and collaborate. Da 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 da. Let's get to the afterglow. Let's go make a mess. Let's get weird and like the door. Da da da.
Great job, y'all. That's awesome. All right. John, would you do